to the parliament. And there's a circulation going today, though we are expecting to see the finance bill that is going to be tabled. There is a circulation that there are no more taxes that are increased this time around. However, my thinking is different, that this might not reoccur again. I have indicated before in this show that I support the demonstration that happened with the GNCs, the picketing that happened. But along the way, there are people who hijacked the process, because demonstration is a peaceful process. I want to believe there were GNCs who had a good cause, because you cannot ask today the government to be accountable using a wrong method. You cannot say you're going to storm to the parliament. You will jump over the fences because you want the government to do the right thing. You can never use another wrong to correct another wrong. So my belief is, along the peaceful demonstration that was right in the GNCs, that people hijacked, probably sponsored politically to interfere with the peaceful demonstration that was going on, chanting for a good cause. And therefore we had a different version whereby police had to use excessive force in defense, because parliament was getting panned. There was smoke going on. There was nothing else that could happen. That was what, the police officers are also human beings. That was all what was expected to happen. However, above all those is, we need to, when you go to developed countries, let's even talk about Africa. We've seen demonstration happening in South Africa, being led by this guy, Malema. They put on a uniform, T-shirts, and they march in the street until their issues are being heard. We never saw that last year. What we saw on the last day, on 25th, as we say, we saw a team that was trying to fight and going to restricted areas beyond how they should do it. Mm-hmm. So to me, I don't see that coming, because I believe the government is now vigilant. And because I've indicated before that there are allegations of sponsoring. There are people there are circles of Matatu that are believed to have been sponsored to ferry people to come and maybe destroy property. Because how do you ask yourself, the GNCs who are demonstrating for peaceful, they broke into shops. If the parliaments are the one who had passed the bill, how do you break into a shop that sells suits? How do you break up into a shop that's a supermarket? What was the intention?
Okay. And you say probably you shouldn't